Hi guys, this is Ilebaye, your favorite body Gen Z, and I'm in the All-Stars. You guys should expect everything fun, spice, love, choreo, happiness, and everything Gen Z spice.
Gen Z spice, we thank you. Because you did not just give us all, you just spew out there, you gave us more. Hey babies, how are you all doing? And happy Sunday to you all. Welcome back to Sell With Me, Shirley Mimi, where you get a gist. As it do waiting, as it hurt. Of course, you know there's no sleeping on the bicycle on this channel. If you snooze, you do what? You lose. Are you here to subscribe to this channel? Or are you sitting on a fat long thing? Kindly pause right there, subscribe, and make sure you turn on the notification bell. If not, tell me, how do you want to get the gist brewing from the cooking pot? Like, how do you want to get the gist? As it hot, do not forget this is your go-to channel where you get the undiluted, unfiltered gist regarding your favorite housemates ranging from the Zanzi, Titans, and Niger. You got my point. Anyways, guys, the question right here is our favorite Gen Z body safe today? Like, in as much as I do not want Ilebaye to go anywhere, but with the way things are actually going, it is given Ilebaye will be disqualified tonight. Definitely, you know how Big Brother does his own thing. When he wants to talk about all that happened in the house, it's towards evening time. Right now, everybody is standing on their toes, trying to think, keeping fingers crossed that Big Brother would not disqualify Ilebaye. You know, because maybe it actually, you know, give her a strike and other things. While there are people who are mounted at the other side trying to wait to see Big Brother's verdict, so as to start tagging more teachers and it seemed to tell them that, oh, they are being partial because other housemates who were disqualified in this particular show did not tend to do the extent Ilebaye did this morning. Actually, it was earlier this morning. Okay. Now the question is, will the Gen Z body go home today or no? Let's see Big Brother's room. Let's read this together. The Big Brother game is one that encouraged expression and that violence will never be tolerated. Big Brother quoted that any housemate who becomes physically violent will be removed immediately. Violence can refer to self-inflicted violence or violence towards another. Other forms of violence include provocation, goading, bullying, and victimization, and this may be punished by Big Brother in any way Big Brother chooses. Now, when you look at this rule right here, you would see that many of these housemates who are actually working freely, gisting, laughing, acting as if they are all happy because of they are not the one whom whatever happened to happen earlier this morning, you know, actually fall in one or two of this examples slated down here. Let's see this again. Other forms of violence include provocation. You see this number one, provocation. This is something most of those housemates has indulged in. Big Brother actually addressed this which the other time and was telling them that they should be very careful that provocation is not accepted in Biggie's house, right? And then, not quite long before this one now happened, that you could see that there were lots of provocation on this this brouhaha that happened earlier this morning. Now it is actually going through my head. I am now thinking, is Ilebaye actually safe, or is she gonna be going home today? Because I am very sure, if not for the with whatever transpired earlier on this morning, Ilebaye would go nowhere because people actually voted her yes. She would have stayed for a while on this show, if not even getting to the finale with the kind of game she's playing, right? But now my fear is this. The camera is no longer showing Ilebaye. The camera is no longer on Ilebaye. Like, the camera has not been showing her. The only time I saw Ilebaye this morning was earlier this morning after she left Biggie's house, comfort place, and came out at the dressing area. And then she was tying her toy, went to bathe, and that was it. The housemates have made their hair. Big Brother has sent them out of the salon, and Ilebaye is nowhere to be found. And if you could remember vividly, not too far, the level up season, how Beauty left Biggie's house. It was the same thing. The next morning, Big Brother did not give Beauty any camera view. No screen time on Beauty until that evening that she had to leave the house. The only screen time Beauty had was when she was apologizing to Groovy about what transpired last night, about what she said, and also when they asked all of them to move to the garden and close the door. the house door. That was the only time the camera showed a glimpse on Beauty. Aside that, the camera never showed Beauty until that evening. Now, is it going to be the same thing with Ilebaye? Anyways, let's just keep on counting times because everybody is actually thinking about it. Like me here, I'm at my head is all about 5 p.m. or thereabouts. Every brother would call the housemate, gather them, address them before the live eviction show would start. Meanwhile, furthermore, Doyin has been accused, like the housemate has been saying Doyin actually is not a good friend to Ilebaye. Now my question is how? I actually did blame Doyin that when all of that was happening, before it gets physical, I think Doyin would have, draw her friend back. I think Doyin wouldn't have even go to Ilebaye and start saying, you see this thing you're doing, eh? You see this thing you're doing. She wouldn't have done that. Because you and this girl have not been speaking, and you still went to her face and be telling her, and the mood she was in as at that moment, even the alcohol was taking influence, and you went there telling her, you see this thing you were doing, meaning adding to what she was doing, she had to push Doyin. So Doyin coming to Ilebaye's face at that moment was wrong. What Doyin would have done before everything started escalating was to take Ilebaye out. But I understand that she might be in her own feelings and going through things in her own way. So I wouldn't judge her because actually the person we should blame is Ilebaye for actually not holding herself with whatever happened last night, despite being drunk. Now, but these housemates, Sheyi was having a conversation with Angel, Adekunle, and who again was there. They were trying to say that this was what Doyin wanted, that Doyin was actually playing behind the scene, acting all good to Ilebaye, but what she actually wanted was what happened last night. Guys, did you accept this notion? I don't know if I'm seeing things in a different light. To me, I feel Doyin had Ilebaye's back. Yes, Doyin did have her back, and I think it was for real. She wasn't playing any game behind Ilebaye, no. When Sheyi said that, Angel was like, no, she thinks that was wrong, that she thinks Doyin had Ilebaye's back. But Sheyi was not accepting that because they feel, I don't know. Actually, earlier on this morning, they were even telling CC Kidwai, they were telling Doyin that she was the one that is enabling Ilebaye, that she does not caution her and all of that. But even if as she cautioned her, will she stop Ilebaye from being her? So I do not think Doyin is to be blamed here. She actually played a role of a friend supporting a friend. The only time I could even blame her is because of her not pulling Ilebaye out, as at that time Ilebaye was crying to Pere instead of having the conversation with the other housemates. But which is okay. It is her emotions and she knows how to deal with it. Okay, because she was actually not happy with Ilebaye for what's transpired between the two of them because of New. But I don't know see why this housemates will gather and they will start saying that Doyin is actually... Angel actually now said that somebody told her that Doyin is not a good person, that she's not a good friend to Ilebaye, that this is what Doyin wanted. And I've been checking this and I was like, now I know why Doyin actually see this housemate like they are not good people, because she refused to celebrate her birthday with them because she has seen in all of them that these people is not people you should... They don't got her back at all. They're not even that close. So when people were saying, Doyin, you're actually just with those people, do you think they have your back? Do you think they got your back? I know Doyin knows those housemates very well, that said that everybody just a smile for mouth. They don't really like anybody there. And she actually said in the salon that she did not come here to make friends. She actually came here to build connection for herself, to sell her brand. That she came to Big Brother to make money, not to make friends, to club with, or all of that. Anyways, would get to be hearing more from those housemate because they're actually saying a lot. When Doyin said earlier this morning that Sheyi was saying something about two mannerless girls, blah blah blah, that he was referring to them, she's actually right, because for what Sheyi said this morning, nah. And also Adekunle said something that Ilebaye knows what she is doing, because if Ilebaye needed somebody to confide in, why did Ilebaye not come to him? Because Ilebaye said that she sees Adekunle like a big bro, and Adekunle remind him of Khalid. Sometimes Adekunle go talk some things, he go jig for my head. Adekunle go talk, I go say, which side are you on, bro? Is it that you saying that Ilebaye is... I don't know, but guys, what has happened has happened. The cocoa is we have to wait for the verdict, okay? While we wait, let's see what is happening on the social space. Coming from Ruby, Beauty got disqualified for less, so multi-choice, I am looking at you people. Ilebaye pulled hair, pushed, and strangled someone too. Comrade said Doyin has been nothing but a good friend to Ilebaye though. She didn't deserve all of this. Exactly. Anyways, coming from what Ruby said, actually, like I told you guys earlier on, there are some people mounted at the other end waiting for Big Brother to give out his verdict, and so that they would be like, oh, and you guys actually disqualified this person just for only throwing wig, and you guys actually disqualified only Thatcher for only doing this. You understand? Even those people who were disqualified are actually waiting for Big Brother verdicts so that they would give a reaction. You understand? And then from what Comrade said, obviously Doyin has been a good person. That is why I am looking at Shay with a bombastic side. I am like, is this guy really okay? How would you say it is actually Doyin's game plan to make Ilebaye? I don't know. Are you guys saying that she manipulated Ilebaye to do whatever she's doing? Because for them to say she's enabling her, that is what they actually mean, that she is manipulating her. But how? But how is that? No, please, I would like you guys to tell me your 2 cents in the comment section. You know, as usual now, how we do it, okay? My say is not always perfect. I want to hear from you guys to what you think, your own perception about it. Coming from Chomzy, people don't tell you who you are. You tell them a Gen Z body, a pretty girl with a pretty heart, no leave, no transfer. Keep adding more pepper, not in a sprinkle way. Use buckets and pour it. Now, the thing is, she has actually poured. She did not sprinkle it earlier on this morning. She actually poured it. Now the question is, that pouring, will she be in this house today, or is she leaving that door? I really do not want that girl to go now, sincerely. Coming from Oracle, I pray Ilebaye gets only a strike. I don't want her to go because the show will become boring. Just about love and light, no drama, no more basbos. She has been the surprising star of the season. Yes, she has been the surprising star of the season, to the extent she made other housemates as in question their own gods, because they're actually talking about Ilebaye. Everybody, Ilebaye this, Ilebaye that. She's disrespectful, she's this. Even the people that were quite disrespectful in their set has Ilebaye on their lips. Yes, they do have her on their lips. When I say people, I'm actually referring to CC and Angel. I know they hide much. You know, I suppose know me by now. I do not care about what you think, about what you want to think, but I go to talk about see the hurt. Amaka Crystal Mba said, I deleted because you all are making me Okay, let me read the first one. Cry today, cry tomorrow. I dropped my 2 cents and my opinion remains unchanged. Happy Sunday. I deleted because you all are making noise on my timeline and your notifications are disturbing my Sunday. You can rant elsewhere, Sha. I wouldn't mind. That is why I say cry today, cry tomorrow. My opinion remains unchanged. This is coming from Amaka of Level Up, because she actually was posting some things about Ilebaye earlier this morning. That is, when I say early this morning, that's around 2 a.m., 3 a.m., 4 a.m. thereabouts. We're all awake as usual, team, no sleep, you know. So she was actually siding on Ilebaye's side. The people were coming for her. Now look at this one that left the house on PJ. Look at this one. I was like, Amaka leave the house on PJ. It was actually the housemates who sent her home. You know, so she actually came back to tweet this back and said, no matter what you said, that she has dropped her own 2 cents, it is free for you to drop your own. Now, that is what I want you guys to understand. See, we are in a free world. I cannot hold you for what you feel. I can only say what I feel, okay? And you are free to say yours. That is why the comment section is for you to actually say what you feel, and especially in a civil way. That shows how matured you are. Coming from Bright Saif Level Up, but honestly, it is okay to play your strategy, but don't insult or bully anyone, because their strategy won't spoil yours or belittle you. You had every right to say no. I am not coming for Big Brother Naija All Stars. So whatever shege you received, collect it with your full chest. Smiley B said they should calm down their high horses. I think Saif was actually referring to CC and Co, who are claiming to be big girls outside of the house. Those who are claiming that they are not equal. Ilebaye no reach them. If you know say nobody reach you, why did you come for the show? That is the question. I said this the other time and I will say it again. You say in Big Brother's house, everybody are the same. If you like, be a grandpa, be a grandma, anything, you all are the same in Biggie's eyes, and to us viewers, you all are the same. And Amaka replied Saif and said, my dear, help me scream this. It was a very open invitation, very free to accept or decline. Nothing much. But if you accepted, no need to seek for extraordinary respect. Wait, when you come outside, you can get it from your fans. Exactly. Your fans are the people that owe you that respect, that worshipping. Whether you do wrong or bad, they will be hailing you, hyping you. You understand? Not from somebody like Viciously Mimi, not on my channel. It's not possible. When you are wrong, you're wrong. When you're right, you're right. If somebody that I said discuss about somebody and say this person is wrong does not mean the person will not be right the other time, and I will still say the same thing if the person is right. Coming from Christy O of Level Up, since you think you are almighty and above, you shouldn't have accepted to come back on the show then. After all, some people declined to be there. Talking about if you see me at an event, you can't blah blah blah. Cheesy said, oh, Ilebaye is going nowhere. No evidence una go explain tire. Now, it is the only aspect I am interested on is Ilebaye is going nowhere. Are you sure? Because the camera know they show this baby again. I don't think this girl. I think Ilebaye is going. If Ilebaye did not go today, hey, I would be so happy. Like I'm going to celebrate it. But the way I am feeling right now, it is a disqualification for Ilebaye. If you have got to this section of this video, do you think it is a strike for Ilebaye or a disqualification? Let me know what you think in the comment section. Coming from Oracle, Ilebaye was unhinged last night. Did quite a bit of flouting the house rule. I would have advised more caution and discretion. Guess she lost her cool at the heat of moment. It is really sad if she gets dumped out of the game by disqualification, because I know the house feels strengthened by her fearless strategy. If she doesn't get disqualified, the way she go take pack fans, chai. Exactly my point. I said this thing earlier on. The housemates, some of the housemates, most of the housemates are actually threatened by the guts she has. Yes. And they're paying them, say that they cannot do anything because they're in Big Brother's house. The girl got guts, and for you to have that guts in the midst of all those housemates with their different personality, and you're the youngest, I give it up to Ilebaye anyways. Anybody supporting Ilebaye calling her rubbish entertainment is one of the problems we have in Nigeria, including my crush Atimini. Out of all people to stand. Now, wow, I thought you do stand for something worthy, but I was so wrong. Coming from Emi of Worry, Nigerians are on it again. Why support ugly behavior in the name of work? Baye is eating all wrong and rude, and that can't be a strategy or person to even support. Supporting her actually tells that about you. Biggie better give her 2 strike. See, right now, I wouldn't mind if Biggie give her 2 strike, but I just need her. I just need a second chance for her. That is just it. And not like I'm standing her or I'm actually doing. Because I just see that this girl they have actually pushed this girl. They've actually made her uncomfortable, yet she refused to. So I feel she deserves a second chance. But if it's a disqualification thinking, we have to chest it, okay? What is wrong is actually wrong. I will recruit millions of army for my baby girl Baye. No leave, no transfer. She would not be disqualified. She has won many hearts, giving all the content we signed for. Go Ilebaye, we are solidly behind you. Even if she stays, she won't pack any fans with her obsession for men. Delphine said, I am liking Ilebaye. I hope she doesn't get disqualified. Anyways, time would tell. It is already ticking. TikTok. Okay, we're already in noon. It is always almost very soon we'll get to evening. Okay, so we'll have to wait and watch and hope and see whatever Biggie have to say. That's just it. So guys, what do you think? Let's talk in the comment section. Okay, I will see you guys later, and make sure you don't blink on this channel. Bye for now, guys.